The New England Patriots broke out the checkbook in free agency this year, and if recent history is any indicator, they do need to be a little worried about what kind of bang they're about to get for their buck. I'm Kyle Krabs with A to Z Sports, and building a roster through free agency is a risky proposition in the NFL, in large part because these contracts on the open market, when negotiating against other teams, is typically good for a 20 to 30% surcharge tax because you have to provide the best offer on the open market. New England is a team that has struggled to get traction the last few years and has won 8 football games in the last 2 seasons combined, had a particularly difficult time closing the deal on some of their offers in free agency, including wide receiver Chris Godwin, who's been widely reported turned down significantly more money to go back to Tampa Bay as compared to signing to be the wide receiver 1 in New England. Now, New England did ultimately get their man at wide receiver in signing Stephon Diggs, who got $16.6 million guaranteed at signing. But that commitment is just a fraction of what the Patriots handed out as far as guaranteed money. The total value of contracts the Patriots signed this offseason exceeded $250 million with a B dollars. You saw Milton Williams get $51 million guaranteed at signing. Harold Landry got over $26 million guaranteed at signing. Robert Spillane got more than $20 million guaranteed at signing. The Patriots are one of just 3 teams across the NFL that exceeded $100 million in guaranteed at signing dollars. But for those other teams like Minnesota, you saw players that were previously with the team who tested the market and then came back and signed again with that original team that helped elevate the guarantees and push them to that lofty figure. But what kind of track record can you realistically expect for these big money spenders in free agency to have that success translate onto the field? Consider last year, the top 3 teams as far as cash spending and guaranteed at signing rate in free agency were the Atlanta Falcons, the Tennessee Titans, and the Carolina Panthers. None of those teams finished with a winning record, and 2 of the 3 picked in the top 8 in the NFL draft. The big spender in 2023 was the Denver Broncos, who subsequently had the entire world come crashing down around them in Sean Payton's first year with the program. Now, they have since reaped the benefits of that, but only after getting themselves out of the Russell Wilson contract. The last team that went on to lead the league in guaranteed at signing and free agency to win double-digit games was none other than the New England Patriots in 2021. They, of course, went 10-7 in Mac Jones's rookie season and then regressed significantly to the point in which New England is at now, where they've been trying to pick up the pieces with both now Bill Belichick and Tom Brady gone. It isn't often that you see sustained success through this big influx in cash spending, and because the team has struggled, you had to spend more to attract players to come to your program than what you otherwise would have. The good news for New England is this: Drake Maye coming into his second season, a more stable coaching staff in New England, and a last place schedule should have New England well suited to contend for a playoff spot in 2025. But even if that happens, the question then becomes, how well do the contracts that they gave out this year age past the first season? And if the answer is not well, New England may well have some buyer's remorse and find themselves backsliding yet again, like they did in 2021.